morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio. So today we've got gigantic news. Yeah, it's a new set. A new set is a big piece of news, don't get me wrong. But this is a double set, a split set, I believe is the phrasing that they are officially using. And that is the first time we have ever seen this in the Pokémon TCG in the West. We've seen it in Japan like 1 billion times, but this is the first time we've ever seen it in the West. Here's what they say. Pokémon reveals new split expansion launching soon for the Pokémon trading card game Scarlet and Violet Black Bolt and Scarlet and Violet White Flare. The Pokémon Company International announced today that a new split expansion for the best-selling Pokémon trading card game, Scarlet and Violet Black Bolt and Scarlet and Violet White Flare, will be available beginning July the 18th at participating retailers worldwide. That's convenient. I got nothing on that weekend. Split between the Scarlet and Violet Black Bolt and Scarlet and Violet White Flare expansions, players can look forward to collecting cards featuring the 156 Pokemon originally discovered in the Unova region. In addition, each Unova Pokemon will appear as an illustration rare or special illustration rare style card found in either Scarlet and Violet Black Bolt or Scarlet and Violet White Flare associated products. Scarlet and Violet Black Bolt will feature the legendary Pokemon Zekrom, while Scarlet and Violet White Flare will feature the legendary Pokemon Reshiram. Each expansion will include 3 different parallel foil sets, 2 of which will feature either a Rainbow Pokeball or Master Ball pattern shimmering across the card. Furthermore, players can look forward to collecting new cards with features last seen in the Black and White series, including cards that will feature a nostalgic foil pattern and basic energy cards featuring the original Black and White series designs. And then in terms of key cards here, they've told us 6 Pokemon EX, 8 ultra rare Pokemon and supporter cards, 1 illustration rare or special illustration rare card for each Unova Pokemon, and exactly 1 special illustration rare supporter card. Now, it's not actually been confirmed, but those black and white rare versions of the Reshiram and Zekrom that I showed you over the weekend, they are obviously going to be in the set. They are going to be the big hits from each of these respective sets. As for the Victini, I don't know. The Victini right now exists as an organised play promo. I cannot tell you if it's going to be in the set. We just don't know at this stage. But things like the M-Ball, which is a reprint of the old M-Ball, but it's got the nostalgic foil pattern like it was back in Japan in the day. Don't know if our foil pattern will be the same as that or the same as it was for us. We'll have to wait and see. Things like the Electric, which is one of the best cards in the entire black and white block, is going to be coming in here as well. And we already know 4 of the 6 EXs. Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, that trio, already confirmed. Superior, already confirmed. That means there's only 2 EXs we haven't actually seen yet. But then we've got everything else. This set is going to be huge. Confirmation there that we've got a Pokeball set, as in Pokeball Holo, and a Master Ball Holo set, and then an illustration rare set as well. This set will be huge. But it is a special set. So you're not going to be going out and buying booster boxes of this set or booster packs or any of that. We basically have a bunch of different products which are available, which will have these packs in them. And we have gone and been given a list of these products. So we've got the Elite Trainer Box, which is coming out on July the 18th. And it's your usual, ordinary, everyday, run-of-the-mill Elite Trainer Box, with the exception that we have actually already seen what these illustration rares, the promos, are going to be inside of there. We know that the one with White Flare is going to feature Tornadus, and the Black Bolt is going to feature Thunderous, as well as, black and white themed dice. You can see there they've got the old school energy that we saw back in black and white, as well as the designs. These are going to be awesome. Of course, you know the deal at this stage. The regular Elite Trainer Box is going to be what you see on the screen, and then the Pokemon Center exclusive is going to have a second promo with the Pokemon Center stamp, alongside 2 extra packs, and that is going to push it up by $10, which is what we always see when we get these sets. That shouldn't surprise anybody. But yeah, they're going to be cool. And actually, I'm just going to have a quick look here. I don't think there is a Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box. I just assumed because there always is, but in the press release, they've given us images of the regular Elite Trainer box and listings for the regular Elite Trainer box with no mention of the Pokemon Center exclusive, which honestly might just be a reaction to how dumb the pre-orders went for the Destined Rivals Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box. Right now, Peace and ETBs do not seem to be listed here. That is very important. We've then got two binder collections, one for White Flare and one for Black Bolt. And this is going to feature a 9-pocket album with Reshiram or Zekrom. And then a bunch of packs. Looks like we got 5 packs coming in, plus the binder. We don't yet have prices for these. I assume at some point soon we will. But we don't actually have prices for them as it stands right now. The other product coming around on July the 18th is going to be the Unova Mini Tins, and you've got 8 Mini Tins featuring Unova Pokemon. Now, there's one with Crocodile and Excadrill, which is probably my favourite, but then again, they've also put Chandelure on one of them, and I do love me some Chandelure. And this is going to be the usual deal here, whereby you get yourself 2 packs and an art card and a sticker. Although one thing that's particularly cool here, because we have a split set, it's kind of cool that in your mini tin you get 1 pack of Black Bolt and 1 pack of White Flare, which is going to be important, of course, with a double set like this, a split set. There are going to be cards you want from particular expansions. So you don't want to have it random and end up with 2 Black Bolt when you really wanted White Flare. So I really like the fact that you get 1 of each here. And, we've seen things like the poster collection and the ETB are actually splitting it by set. This is kind of cool. There's also going to be a poster collection. We don't, unfortunately, have an image of the poster collection. So I'm going to use an image from Prismatic Evolution because it's the same kind of deal. Here you get 2 Black Bolt booster packs and 2 White Flare booster packs. Traditionally, these poster collections would have 3 packs, but they're clearly trying to even it up between the 2 sets. So you get 2 Black Bolt and 2 White Flare, plus 3 promo cards featuring Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott, and a poster. Again, we don't have a good enough image, so I'm just showing you the Prismatic Evolutions as an example of the kind of product we're getting. But as always, when we got information, when we got a picture, I'll share it with you. That's what I do. Now that's July the 18th. Going forward to August the 1st, we've got a tech sticker collection, and this does have 3 booster packs, 1 illustration rare promo card featuring Reuniclus or Gothitelle, and a sticker sheet designed for your tech, like laptops, etc. Big hardy sticker is generally how I would refer to these. And again, we can have a look at the Prismatic Evolution tech sticker collection. It's going to be like this, but it's going to have either Reuniclus or Gothitelle as an illustration rare. We've also got the illustration collection featuring Victini, 1 premium parallel Pokeball card featuring Victini, and an oversized illustration rare. So to be clear, you get the illustration rare and the Pokeball Victini, and an oversized illustration rare Victini, as well as 2 booster packs. Presumably, it's going to be the Victini we've already seen, which did feature in the binder collection or the file set in Japan. I'm showing you the file set because it's this Victini. This is obviously not the product, but this is the promo, so that's why I'm showing it to you here. That is also coming out on August the 1st. And then on August the 22nd, we get the booster bundle, which is 6 packs for the price of 6 packs. And it's the usual deal here. When it comes to the booster bundle, it's going to be amazing. People are going to love it because it's 6 packs for the price of 6 packs. Again, I've got the Prismatic Evolutions one up on the screen because we don't have an image for this one. We've only got images for the poster collections and Elite Trainer boxes. As I record, you know the deal when I make these videos. I am making these the second the news comes out with the best information we've got at the time of making. There will be updates the moment we know more. There will be updates. I will share them with you. That's the kind of thing that I do. And we were actually given a bit of extra information. There were 2 separate listings that went up on the official website. Now, the White Flare page tells us about what we would generally expect. But it does confirm Keldeo EX. Remember, I told you that we had already confirmed 4 of the 6 EXs. This confirms that we are getting Keldeo EX, which only actually gives one last space for an EX in the set, assuming the press release was correct and that there's only going to be 6 Pokemon EX. And if we have a look at the Black Bolt product listing page over on Pokemon.com, it confirms Meloetta EX. So if we actually do have just 6 EXs in this double set, then that means that we've actually confirmed all of them. However, and this is what I do think is very, very important, I'm believing the 6 Pokemon EX is actually 6 Pokemon EX per set. Because Black Bolt says more than 5 and White Flare says more than 5. So, although it does say 6 on the press release, I believe what it really means is 6 in Black Bolt and 6 in White Flare. So there we go. This is a huge set. Our first ever double set. That's big news. No Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box is big news. And the fact that we've got the whole set and then it's in Pokeball and in Master Ball and in Illustration Rare, that's a pretty big deal as well. This set's going to be huge. I've told you what you need to know. And now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you're hyped about. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Nick Gleason, who's been a supporter for a little while now and seems to be a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.